Hey everyone. I never film a Madtown Minute on Thursday evening, but here we are. I just see we have a notification that I am live. Let's jump right into another week of the Madtown Minute. I cannot believe how long we have been doing these. It's been over a year now, but I love coming on and filming these every week. If this is your first time joining us, hey, I'm Erica Despain. I'm the owner and editor, doer of all the things with all things Madison, and welcome to the Madtown Minute. The Madtown Minute is a weekly segment where I get on here live on Instagram and then reshare it across Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for those that can't catch it live and want to watch the replay. And this is my live, unedited way of sharing about all kinds of stories that I have covered, things that I'm working on, as well as just some of my happenings from around town, because like many of you, I live here in Madison as well. So I'm a community member and a resident and care about things around me like all of you do. So welcome to the Madtown Minute. Glad to be on here tonight, and maybe we can get a few people to join us live that aren't typically used to coming on here, because I usually film during the day. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I actually just got home. My family and I went to the James Clemens homecoming parade tonight a little bit spontaneously. My daughter had dance, so we didn't think we were going to be able to make it, but we were. We went to both the Bob Jones and James Clemens parades 2 years ago, and then I don't believe they had them last year. And we just enjoy them so much. They're just very festive, and of course my kids love the candy. So we went to the James Clemens one tonight, which is always super enjoyable and fun. I think what I personally enjoy so much about the parades is that they really haven't changed much in a few decades. I graduated from Bob Jones. I'm going to age myself here, in 2006. So I was super involved in the homecoming stuff every single year. Loved doing the class floats. It was just a huge competition, and it was just a very, very festive week. So I get excited for all the kids that are involved with these parades, because it's going to be something they'll remember forever, because I certainly do. So, and of course you could not have asked for a more beautiful night for that. So, if you are on here and going to homecoming this weekend, have fun. Or if you are the parent of someone going to homecoming, I hope you enjoy all the festivities, for your child as well. So, let's talk about some articles that you saw on the website this week. So earlier this week, I shared about Lisa Smith and the offices at Spinrun. If you work from home and you are looking for a virtual office, this is a great option right here in Madison on Sullivan Street. So a virtual office is basically a membership that you pay monthly, and then you can utilize their in-person services whenever you want. So they have private meeting space, group meeting space, and conference rooms that you can utilize anytime you want, as long as they're not already booked. But they have so many options that there is always an option available. And this is great for someone, maybe even like me, who works from home, but does like meeting clients outside of the home, and you don't want to go to a coffee shop. Or maybe you're someone that you like to have meetings with your teams that are all generally remote, but you want to come together. This is a really good option. Another reason people use the offices at Spinrun is because you can use their mailing address as your business address, which gives you more credibility on Google. So all kinds of reasons that this is a super helpful resource right here in Madison. If you're looking for something like that, check that out on allthingsmadison.com. The lady that I interviewed about how she uses the offices at Spinrun is a precious lady named Melody. She runs a business here in town called My Size Marketing. So she and I are actually teaming up to do some work together this next quarter. And I'm super excited about it. I'm excited to hear what she has to say about my business and some direction that she has for me. And then I'm excited to then tell you about, just authentically, like I always do, what my experience was. And if you can see yourself in me, then great. You can link up with Melody. Again, her business is My Size Marketing, and we've had 2 or 3 one-on-one conversations already, and she's just already given me so much to think about. So fantastic. yesterday or the day before, I shared about the Railyard Barbecue and Music Fest that is happening right here in Madison on October 23rd. So that is going to be incredible. When I heard about this 2 weeks ago, my mouth was on the floor. I could not believe that I had not heard about this yet. They snagged Rodney Atkins. He is a huge country star. He is going to be the headliner. They're also going to have 3 other bands and singers singing as well. So it's going to be incredible. So here's how it works. You go on. You can either buy tickets to enjoy the day, walk around the barbecue fest, enjoy the concert, the whole 9 yards, which is great. Or you can register a team to do the barbecue competition and or the cornhole competition. So if you register for those, say you register a team for the barbecue competition, which is $250, or a cornhole team, which is $200. Not only do you get to participate in those events, but you also get 4 wristbands to enjoy the day, to enjoy the concert. So I believe that individual ticket prices are $35. Well, times that times 4, you're at $170. So for the cornhole tournament, it's only $30 extra to go ahead and register for the cornhole tournament, and the prize is a winner takes all. So super fun option right here in Madison. With it being the inaugural event, your odds of having a good time and potentially winning and placing are pretty high. So join this grassroots effort. This will come back every single year if this year does well. So we need this year to do well. So mark that on your calendar. Come out. It is so incredible that Madison finally has something like this, of this magnitude here in town. We do not have to go to Huntsville. We do not have to go to Big Spring Park. We don't have to go to Birmingham or Nashville. We have to go to Martin Street in downtown. It's so great. Get your tickets now. All the information is on allthingsmadison.com. Again, that's the Railyard Barbecue and Music Festival, October 23rd in downtown. Shout out to all the developers for that. It's going to be incredible. Old Black Bear, Champies, Chuck Wagon, Barbecue, and Councilman Greg Shaw. He also owns Southern Scape Landscaping. Okay. So many different topics we covered this week. So another topic that I covered on the website was about Southern Crawl Space. Southern Crawl Space is a business that is headquartered right here in Madison on Celtic Road across the street from Madison City Stadium. Yeah, crawl space, maybe not the most fun topic in the world. Crawl space issues are significant and they're expensive. So if you are having crawl space issues of any kind, with fungus, with mold, with any kind of moisture, with smells, different things, call them. When we were doing our interview, he actually received a call, the owner, Sean Levy, he received a call from someone who was panicked because the home inspector found all of these issues, and they're like, oh my gosh, is our house sale going to fall through? Like, what's happening? And he completely reassured his client, the potential client on the phone, that like, you have called the right people. We are going to take care of this for you, and you are not going to lose your shirt over it. Like, we will be out there within 24 hours. And he said that generally people call him and they are in a complete panic because, oh my gosh, we've had mold in our house, we have fungus, we have all these issues that are going to be so expensive. And he's like, call us. We're going to walk through it with you. We have so much experience. We know all the options. So that's Southern Crawl Space here in Madison. Fantastic option if, as a homeowner or business owner, you are having issues with your crawl space, because that is not something you want to leave untreated. One of my most popular articles this month was all about the grand opening of Madison Outdoor Loft. So this incredible store is opening a week from tomorrow. And it is going to be opening on Balch Road in that same little complex as Tropical Smoothie and Freddy's, Rocket City Craft Beer, all of that over near Madison Hospital. So this store is inspired actually by a store in Albertville called the Outdoor Loft. So this one is called Madison Outdoor Loft, and it is going to feature all kinds of, it's really just apparel. And the cool thing is that they're starting with the inventory that they are, but they are only going to grow. So their owner, Taylor Langley, she talked a lot about how she is excited that college girls can come in this store and get something for game day, or if your spouse or if you're a man and you need something for a work or for interview, you could go in there and find something as well. So truly something for everyone. She feels like before this store, she didn't know where her husband would go in Madison to get work clothes, and she was like, now I know where he can go. So that opens up next Friday. Again, it's called Madison Outdoor Loft. So exciting that these people are choosing to put these stores in Madison. I live here, so selfishly, I'm so glad because sometimes I do not always want to run to Huntsville. So awesome, and just wish them the best and so much success, and I hope that they have many prosperous years here in Madison. Very excited. This is their first business venture, so just absolutely cheering for you, Taylor, and I'm so excited for you guys to open your store. Oh man, I cannot wait to tell you on Monday about my first month at Burn Boot Camp. They opened February or March of 2020. I didn't really know much about it. I actually went in there to do a story that Madison Living had assigned for me this time last year, and I was so amazed by the concept of it. I could see myself doing something like that. However, admittedly, just in my personal life, I really struggled to find time for fitness. I'm someone that likes to do fitness first thing in the morning, or I'll make an excuse all day not to go in the evening. But last year with the pandemic, we had decided to homeschool our kids so we could kind of tune out the noise of all the just inconsistencies and chaos and all that. I had just started All Things Madison, just needed some consistency there. We also had 3 kids that were going to be in 3 different places, so we homeschool. So some of my work hours with All Things Madison, because again, I'm like trying to get this business off the ground, was 5 to 7 a.m. I could guarantee that work time of quiet every single day. So that replaced my former workout time. Okay, so now my kids are all back in school and I have joined a gym. I've been talking with them for a little bit about it, just kind of dragging my feet and didn't know what was the right fit for me. But they finally were like, Erica, just come on in, just come try it out. And I did. I fell in love. It took me like 5 classes to realize that I wanted to join. And I'm just really excited to tell you a little bit more about it on Monday. So keep an eye out for that article. Again, what I like to do with these articles is just tell you my experience. And if you can see yourself in me, then hopefully that will help you make a good decision for yourself regarding if that is the right track for you. So yeah, keep an eye out for that on Monday. Let's see. Earlier this week, I had a fantastic meeting with 2 ladies named Brenda and Liz. They are with Madison Visionary Partners, and we got together mainly because, in their words, they said, basically, we're all trying to do the same thing, but we all have our avenues, we all have our lanes for promoting our incredible city. Let's get together, let's work together, let's see like what we can put our heads together and do. And it was so exciting to meet with them. They're big dreamers, I'm a big dreamer. We're all very invested in the community and are excited about the community. So shout out to those 2 ladies, Brenda and Liz. We had such a nice time together. We met actually at the outdoor tables at the public library. So that was a great place to meet and just talk and in a public setting. And so just really excited to work more with MVP, Madison Visionary Partners, fantastic organization right here in Madison. And they do a lot for our community behind the scenes, a lot. A lot of incredible people a part of that organization. The big news that broke the internet here in Huntsville was the Trader Joe's is opening next Thursday at 9 a.m. So they're going to have a little ceremony, I think at 8:45. This is over in Mid-City District, so just over the Madison-Huntsville line. I know I saw a lot of comments from people who were like, yeah, I'm not going to go to that until like 2022. Well, if you've ever been to a Trader Joe's anywhere in the country, they stay busy. I've never been to one that wasn't pretty busy. It's because their stuff's really good. Like, I'm one of those people that's super excited about Trader Joe's. They just have an incredible variety. If you are not familiar with Trader Joe's and you have been in Aldi, think about Aldi just leveled up just a little bit more unique. Just really cool stuff that you might not be able to find anywhere else and not that expensive. Just a lot of unique options, fresh flowers, and it's just fun. For a grocery store, it's just fun. So yay, Huntsville, for getting a Trader Joe's. Finally, I have been talking the last couple of weeks on social media about New Leaf of the Tennessee Valley Counseling Services. So they have just made their 3rd hire. So they now have 3 therapists there at New Leaf on Highway 72. I actually just got my eyebrows threaded today over at Threading Beauty, and New Leaf is right next door to them. I've been inside. Let's see. Someone said, "Where did your earrings come from?" They are really beautiful. Oh, thank you. These are from actually a gift from my mother-in-law years ago. They are from Magnolia, Joanna Gaines' store in Texas. And so, anyway, so yeah, New Leaf Therapy is over there if you're looking for a therapist. I have heard so many wonderful things about Alicia. I have not personally used her, but I have many friends who have gone or currently go to her, and they sing her praises. And her other two girls, one of them she hired a few months ago, and then another one she just brought on. They're experienced. They all have their certain things that they're passionate about. So read their bios. As I've just shared two. I have one more I'll share next Thursday. Find someone that you think fits some of your needs and go for it. Like, absolutely go for it. It's right here in Madison. Make it easy. Make it fit into your schedule. If you see the comments on the post today, people all confirm that Alicia is amazing. And she is only going to hire people of an extremely high caliber. Someone said, what insurance do they accept? That would be something that you have to chat with them about. I actually did ask her that question a few months ago, because I know that is something that holds people back from therapy. And she said that you can call, share your insurance. They will check to see what coverage you have. But if it's not covered, or if the portion that is not covered is a little too expensive, then they're willing to work with you in making sure that you can get into these appointments. So definitely check that out. Okay, I think that's about all we have. I don't feel like I've talked any about food today. We haven't really gone out to eat much this week. I'm trying to think if we went anywhere last weekend. We went to Stovehouse in Huntsville on Tuesday. My husband had a work thing, so we always enjoy Stovehouse. I know the Hub at Town Madison is going to have a similar vibe to Stovehouse, just like the outdoor setting, concert area, cocktails, and places you can eat. So super excited about the Hub coming to Town Madison, hopefully in 2023. You can read that article I shared about Town Madison about 2-3 weeks ago. But other than that, I don't really think we went out to eat much this week. We got some slushies at Sonic tonight, which my kids loved, right before the parade. So anyway, okay, I have chatted long enough tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I have had people tell me that they enjoy listening to this, kind of like it's a podcast when they're in the car. Of course, don't ever watch because you're supposed to be driving, right? But I also have I had someone text me a few days ago saying that she likes to just listen to it while she's getting ready in the morning the next day. I always love to hear when you guys listen to this. Thank you for giving me your time tonight. I appreciate it. We've had a lot of people join, which is so fun. So you guys have a great Thursday night. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys back here for the Madtown Minute next week. Bye.